Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a good one today. I'm the Metal Junkie, and today I'm checking out Avenged Sevenfold with the song Mattel, the official visualizer. This is off their brand new album. I actually haven't really heard anything that Avenged Sevenfold put out since like Nightmare album. I've heard a bit after that, like one track here or there, but nothing really, not any amount of songs. I'm a big fan of City of Evil and their, I think it was self-titled one right after that. But yeah, I heard that this album's very polarizing. I don't know what it sounds like or anything. I just heard some people love it and some people hate it. So let's see where I stand. I'm interested to check it out.
Protection. It holds in place my plastic bones. Gas button eyes reflect an image, and all seems as it should, but there's nobody home. Cue the breeze. That's where the pain.
Okay, before we get into this section, that last, I don't know if it was the chorus, that last little section we had with the good guitars, love the leads on that. Cool little riff there. Just not the biggest fan of the singer's voice. I like the singer's voice, but not the effects that they added to it. I don't think it was really needed. He has a good enough voice on his own for that last section. And it's not the whole song with those effects, but just that last section, they slapped some effects on his voice that I wasn't a fan of. But so far, I'm interested. I'm intrigued. It sounds definitely much different than their metalcore days. And it sounds a bit different from what I heard, the few tracks I heard from the last few years too. So it's always cool to see a band continuing to grow and change and evolve, you know. That's what bands are supposed to do. Let's keep her going.
Sound crazy, but I've smelled the plastic daisies, and it seems we've found ourselves in fit to hear. Day after day, it all plays over. Dedicated loop, same year after year. Please attend all model citizens. RSVP if we can count you in. Empty as we play pretend. Sing now and down with you until you can. In case we don't see you again. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Now I know this might sound crazy, but I've smelled the plastic daisies, and it seems we've found ourselves in.
Whoa. I love how heavy that last section was. The drums were insane. Love that. They were adding like some synths in there and stuff. It's definitely has a lot more experimental vibes to it than I was expecting for Avenged Sevenfold. Like I said, I like that chorus. We got it again with the kick-ass riffs, but again, I'm not a big fan of the voice in that part because they add like an echo on it. I don't know if it's supposed to be because they're supposed to make it seem like he's talking into a mic or a megaphone or something, but I just wish they didn't have those effects on that chorus part. But the rest of the song sounds good on the vocals. The guitar, it comes in and out. I'm grooving with it, and then I'm like, it kind of loses steam a little bit, but then the chorus comes back. I'm digging it. Then we had that badass little breakdown solo thing, which was great, heavy, remind me of the old days. There's parts of this song that remind me a kind of different eras of Avenged Sevenfold with a new experimental layer on top. Pretty cool. Let's wrap this up.
Choice at all. Out of stock, the end is nigh.
I love when they go heavy like that. It reminds me of the old days. And he's screaming again. I haven't heard the vocalist scream in this band forever. Real interesting there. Okay, this song was a little bit of a roller coaster ride for me. There were sections that reached real high for me. Love the heaviness. I love the drums. They were MVP for sure. They were going all out at times with their double kicks, with everything. They were top of their game. And I like the other sections too, like the chorus section. Like I said, badass riff in there. That whole little breakdown section was awesome. But then we get in some of the verses, and I'm like, where it just goes to the piano and bass. They sound really good. They pair well together. The musicianship is there. It's just it kind of took me out of it a little bit. Those sections, I was kind of lukewarm on those sections, but I was anticipating the other riffs to come back and that. So I didn't hate the song at all. It was pretty good. Some parts better than others, but it really got me interested to hear more of this album and just to see how else they changed, like on other songs, or is it just this song, you know? I can definitely see this splitting the fans, though, on certain choices that they made. But yeah, they even had synths in here. It sounded like at one part, or effects on their keyboard or on their piano or something. But it sounded friggin' amazing when they were doing those sections. So like I said, there was parts that surprised me, like him screaming. There was other parts that were a little underwhelming. But overall, a solid track, a good 7.5 or an 8 out of 10. And that could easily shift up or down after I listen to this a few more times. So drop some more suggestions down below. especially for this album because that's what I'm interested in. I'm intrigued by at the moment. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching.